Hi, let's go ahead and get started. We'll be doing a Vinyasa flow class today for just over 55 minutes. Turning your head side to side and rowing the elbows back, warming the shoulders. A little wider with the arms, opening up. Now crossing in front of the face. Big ujjayi breath in. And out. Reversing the hands. And let's swim it forward. Ujjayi breath in through the sinus. Out through the throat, backstroke. Four more, three more, two more, and last one. Good, all right. Let's warm up the low back a little bit. We'll start in a squat. So come on down low. Lower your hips and open your palms. Rest the elbows on the quads. Now we're going to start by tucking the chin, looking between the ankles, and then out in front, all the way up. Inhale up. Lifting the fanny just a little, turning the toes forward, reach with the hands towards the screen. One more breath cycle in. Let's bring our hands to one foot. Step back, down dog. Pulling the navel towards the spine. Let's dome the palms up, just a little push with the fingertips. One more. Now, crawl it out so it's just a little wider, and let's come to a plank. Dropping the hips towards the mat, opening to an up dog. Rocking back to a down dog. Back and forth. One more. Let's step forward with your right foot. Place the knee on the floor. Place your hand on the quad. And go ahead and lean into that knee. We're going to really stretch this hip flexor on the back leg. Keep up with the breathing. And coming back over the knee, turn, oops, and twist. Looking to the rear. Take a cartwheel towards the front leg, tip the ankle, tip the toes, and bow over that leg. Bringing the knee back. Wrists right under shoulders. Let's do some cat-cow. Exhale, cow. Inhale, dropping the belly and lifting the hips and shoulders back. Exhale. Inhale. One more exhale. Inhale. And let's step forward with the other foot, the left foot. Coming forward, extending and really opening this hip flexor. Keep the hips square. Stretching the hip flexor, the groin. Coming back and putting the weight back over the knee and coming into a twist to the rear. Looking over the rear hand. Relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Let's take a cartwheel towards the foot, tipping the heel up and bowing. Okay, back to the cat-cow one last time. Exhale. All right, we are done with our warm-up. Coming up to a standing position and stepping to the top of the mat. Toes together, heels slightly apart. Standing tall, hands sweep up. Mountain. See if you can tuck your glutes and lean open a little. Bring a hand through prayer. All the way to the floor. Forward fold. Let's bring our hands to the back of the calves and see if we can shorten the space between the chest and the shins. Lengthening through the hamstrings. Breathe. Inhale, half lift. Make a tabletop. Hands to the floor. Jump back with both feet or step back. And come through your first vinyasa. Plank through chaturanga to up dog. Over the toes to down dog. Three-legged dog. Stepping through to crescent. First get the feet nice and steady before you lift. Keep that front knee bent. Try to bring a sway to your back. Open the chest. Crescent pose. Biceps either by the ears or pulling back. Open to warrior two. Roll that foot out to the side. Sit down. See if you can get the quad parallel to the floor. Arms opening to the sides. Breathing. Okay, let's bring our hands to Hindi dancer. Straighten the front leg and lower to prayer. Hindi, prayer. That's one. 3. We're going to do 5. 4. Number 5. Straightening that leg. Okay, now cartwheel the hands over, bend and bow. Reverse warrior. That's 1. Here we go again. 2. Bring it back. 3. 2 more. 4. 5. Nice long lines. Straighten that leg, cartwheel the hands, turn the toe under, step together. Come on up to mountain. And we just finished our first salute. We're going to come to the other side now. I'm switching sides. Here we go. Toes together, hands up. Mountain, squeeze the glutes, open the chest. Through prayer. Coming down. Anywhere on those legs, try to shorten the space. Still Ujjayi breathing. Inhale, half lift. Flat back. Maybe turn the head. And we're going to jump back or step back to plank and come through that vinyasa. Okay, coming down through the elbows, tight to chest. Three-legged dog. Stepping through. Plant the feet first, and then slowly come up to crescent. Opening, pushing into the outside of the foot. Bringing those hips towards the floor. Fixing your shirt because it keeps riding up. There you go. Into that warrior 2. Breathe. Handy hands. Here we come with those leg straighteners. 5 times. 1. And bend. 2. And bend. 3. Go into that plie. 4. I reverse the hands, and that's okay. 5. And hold. Handy hands. Back to the straight. Here come those cartwheels. 1 and bow. Come on back. Reverse warrior. That hand's going to come above or below the knee. Turn the sternum up. Cartwheel again. 2. 3. 4. 5. Yeah, that leg is singing. Really working. Hold it there. out slowly. Cartwheeling the hands to the front, turning the toe under. Step together. Come on up to mountain. Heart center. We just finished our first set of sun salutes. Great job. Okay, kick the legs out. That was pretty massive. Okay, this time on the sun salute, facing towards the mat. Take the feet wide. Here we go. Hands up. Dive. Swan dive. And we're going to pick up the toes, gorilla. It's okay to have soft knees. Hamstring stretch here. Releasing the toes, lift. If you have lift. Placing your hands on the floor, walk it out to down dog. Nice and square. Wide hands. Holding that down dog. Okay, let's do some releves. Here we go. Up on the toes. Push back. Everything in fives today. 2. And push back. 3. Push back. 4. Push back. 5. Push back. Now we're going to reach for that front ankle. Looking through the window. A little bit of a spine twist here. Twisting, you might hear your spine start to crack. I can hear mine adjusting. Just holding that window. Coming back to center. Feet together. And forward with the right foot. In a runner start, let your fingers hover or just touch the floor. We're going to open the chest, drop the hips. Lifting to crescent. Bring your hands to heart center. Lean out over the knee. Tuck that elbow and bring the chest around, looking up over the other elbow. Long legs. Twisting. Now take both hands and throw back. Okay, hands to the floor, straightening front knee. Lengthen down the shin, or you can hold on to the leg, wherever you need to be. One more big breath. Flow it out, step together. Hands sweep up from the sides, mountain. Step forward and turn around as hands sink down to heart center. All right. Round 2, feet wide. Hands coming up. Swan dive. To gorilla. Breathing and relaxing low back. You can bend the knees a little if you need to. Inhale, half lift. Let the hands fall out right from the shoulders and walk into that wide down dog. Holding and breathing. Pulling navel to spine. Doming the fingers, or pardon me, the palms, and pushing with the fingertips. Here come those elevated feet. Elevate up. Push down. 2. One more. Reaching for the ankle, turning and twisting. It's okay to drop your knees if you need to. Back adjusting into that twist. And coming back to center. Feet together. Step forward, other foot. Runner start. Drop the hips, open the chest. Raising up, crescent pose. Bringing your hands to heart center and leaning out over the quad. Hovering, not resting on it. Hook the elbow, twist. Bring your sternum around, look up that elbow. Throwing the hands back. Okay, now hands to the floor. Shortening your stance a little. Let's come over this front leg, hips square. If you need to pick up, that's fine. Hold it there. You just want to make sure you're getting a good stretch through that hamstring. Breathing. Hands stepping together. Hands sweeping up. To mountain. Stepping forward and turning. Hands come to heart center. Good job. Rolling those shoulders back, maybe kicking the legs a little. We really work those hamstrings. Now let's do a balance. A little bit of balance exercise. I want you to look in front of you on the floor. Find a drishti spot to stare at. About 10 feet in front of you, grounded. Splay the toes on one foot and bring the other foot up to either low or above the knee, your call, to low tree. Finding the drishti. Extend the hands up slowly to tall tree. Open hands to a V. Now bring that foot on top and sit down. We're going to do 5 again. So come down to the heart and lift. 2 and lift. 3, and we're only going to do 3 and lift. And come on out slow. Leg work today. Hips side to side. Find your drishti. Let's come to the other foot. Splay the toes. And find your tree, your low tree. Okay, we're having one of those days. This is my weak leg. Low tree. Drishti. Hands coming up. Up tall. Open the hands to a V. Okay, bring that foot on top and take a sit. Now we're going to do 3 of those, remember? 1. And lift. 2, we got some birds. And lift. 3. And lift. Release. Good job. Take your hips side to side. Relax the shoulders. Let's get some breathing going. Okay, let's try a toe hold. Both legs. Splay the toes. Bring that foot up high. Load it to the hand, the other hand to the side. Holding there. Unfold as you can. Slowly. You can also hold on to some furniture there if you need. Strengthening the glutes here, pull in towards the spine, release. Get side to side, little reset. Let's come to the other side. Load it. And unfold. Looking at that drishti. And come on out. Hips side to side. Okay, our last one for balance. We're going to do a crow pose. There's a couple ways you can approach this. Either hands on the floor or all 3. And walk those knees up on the elbows. Tripod. Or just the hands and pick up toes. If this is too hard on the wrists, leave the toes on the floor. Okay, stepping out. Let's walk our feet out to a Vinyasa. If you've got knee injury or knee issues, keep your fanny high. Otherwise, hips down and hands heart center for Vinyasa. Rocking a little bit with the music. Coming up slowly. Let's just kick one foot at a time. That's enough balance. I got something a little more upbeat now. Let's work our abs. Come on down. Interlace the fingers onto the elbows. Keep the elbows right under the armpits. Step back. Kick. Kick. That's 8. Put your quads down. Whew. And melt to the floor. Put your forehead down. Roll over your quads. Wag your tail. Okay, come back to that same position. Now we're going to reach front. Punch. Punch. We're only going to do it 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on down. Roll it over. Flip over like a pancake. Couple more for the abs. Hands interlaced, the back of neck. Lift the chin. Taking the feet from halfway to an oblique. Pick up the torso. Tap the feet. Belly towards the spine. Four, three, two, bring them in. Grab your feet, happy baby. Let's get our hands right below the knees and use the momentum of the feet to roll up the spine. Up and back. Making sure not to turn the head right or left. Keep it straight on. You don't have to come to plow. Okay. Last one for the abs. Leaning back. Grab medicine ball. Bring it hip to hip. Try not to let your knees sway. Four more. 3, 2, last one. Come to cobbler. Soles of feet together. All right. Bending forward. Okay, coming to a hip opener. Leg turn over, come to all fours like we cat-cowed through, right here. And slide one foot forward with a bent foot, flexed foot, bent knee. Stay up high if you need to, and slowly come down over center. Don't roll out onto the hip. Stay centered. And fold forward if you like. Just hold this for a little bit, keep breathing. If you're having negative thoughts, you're going too hard, back off a little. Coming up slowly, bring the hips up first, back to all fours. Sway your hips side to side a little. And again, bringing that flex foot, bent knee. Stay up high first and come down slowly, opening this hip. Bending forward if you like. And again with the hold, just breathing. Don't go too hard, just using gravity. And just like before, coming out slowly. Cat-cow again. Coming up slowly. Okay, we do have time for one more flowy sun salute. We're going to start at the top. Right here, toes together, heels slightly apart. Hands coming up mountain. Through center with a prayer. Flowy means I'm going to keep giving you more commands. Half lift. Hands down, Vinyasa. Get the elbows in tight. We meet in down dog. Go your own speed. Three-legged dog. Step through. Crescent. Open to warrior two. Side angle. Place that hand just someplace on top of the quad. Come on over. Reverse angle. Okay, from there, we're going to take both hands to the floor, through the legs. All the way to reaching to the rear wall. Just reach on through. Now, both elbows to the floor. Another hip opener. Hovering. Pick them up. Reverse angle, or reverse warrior one last time. Cartwheel. Step together. Sweep up, mountain. Heart center. And kick it out. Other side. Toes together, heels apart. Hands sweeping up. Through a prayer. Forward fold. Half lift. Vinyasa. Are you there yet? There we go. Step through to crescent. Hands sweeping up slowly. Open to warrior. Side angle. Reverse angle. Hands coming together. Reach through towards the wall. Holding. Lengthen that neck. Let it grow long. The head is heavy. Okay, bringing the hands together. Drop them to the ankle. Another hip opener. Pick it up. Reverse. Cartwheel the hands. Step together. Come on up to mountain. And to heart center. All right. We're done with the flow. Let's take it down to the floor. A little bit of stretching right before Shavasana. Roll down. Okay. And go for a toe hold. Grab the instep or the outside of the foot. Let the knees fall open and rock. Dead bug or happy baby. Like my hands on the instep. Contract your abs enough to get the fanny off the floor. We're rolling on the low back here. Keep space under your neck by lifting the chin. Cross one ankle over knee, and then hug it in. Maybe rotating that long leg. And reverse. And let's switch the legs. Bend this one, bring this ankle up. Hug it in. Opening this hip. Let your shoulders fall back. Shoulders away from earlobes. Keep breathing. And release. Hands open to a letter T. And let's just rock across the low back. That sacrum's rolling across the floor. Breathe. Space under the neck. And let's bring those knees to the front all the way. Bring them. Leave that shoulder on the floor in the rear. Let the ankles come to the floor if they can. Feel the stretch through your pectoral and into the underarm, into the bicep. And if you like, you can go for that toe hold. Space under the chin. Now let's bring that foot down on an oblique. Keep opening, keep the shoulder back. Reach for the floor. Space under the neck. There we go. Come on, let's bring those feet back and to the other side. Let the ankles relax. Keep this shoulder down. Keep the chin high. Breathe deep. Go for that toe hold if you like. Big breath. Let's reach with that foot on the oblique. Kind of a low back stretcher there. Be gentle. Coming back to center. It's time for Shavasana. So, take those legs down. Find the sides of your mat with the ankles. Let the toes flop open. Let's bring the arms away from the hips, out to the side at least. Pick up the shoulders and then relax them back. Maybe rock over your glutes a little. Time to relax now. We're going to close our eyes. Let your breathing become shallow. Where your head connects to the neck. Release. Through those chicken wing scapulas. Release. biceps release, deltoids release, elbows, wrists, fingers. Down the spine towards the pelvis, releasing all those lateral muscles on your back, across the abdomen and chest. Okay, those muscles we worked hardest today, the glutes, hamstrings, and quads. Releasing. Now at the knee, down the calf and shin, into the ankles, and the toes, releasing. Last thing, release the thoughts going on in your mind. Just let them go. If you have one, notice it and let it go. Okay, bringing motion into the fingers and toes, rolling the wrists and ankles, and drawing the knees towards the chest. Still space below the neck. Rocking across your low back. Contract the abs so the hips leave the floor. And come on over into a fetal position on your side. One big ujjayi breath here. Inhale. Let it out slow like a leaky tire. Pushing into an upright position. Come center mat. Our last stretches for the day. Cross your legs. I'm going to put my least favorite foot in the front, just to change it up. Sitting up tall. Take your rib cage to one knee, then the other, then rotate back and around. Rotating. Reverse the whole thing. Back. Rib cage forward. Okay, crawl it out in the center. Come low. Bow. Coming in slowly. I want you to take one hand behind the head and placing the palm right on the center of your spine. Start gripping in those neck muscles. Squeezing both sides of the spine with the palm of the hand and the fingers. About 10 of those. Work up a little closer to the scalp and then down towards the shoulders. Okay, placing hands on top of the knees, bow your head. Bow it towards one knee. Say no. And say back to center. Tick-tock the head from side to side. And bow to the other knee. All the way down, letting the shoulder fall back. Saying no, side to side. And yes, up and down. Coming to center, tick-tock. Please be gentle. Still sitting up tall in the sit bones. Let's place the palm of the other hand right at the base of the neck. And working fingers on one side of the spine and palm on the other. Working up towards the scalp. And then down towards the shoulders. Great. Dropping the hands one last time, lifting the chin. We'll inhale, drop the chin. Exhale. Lift. Inhale. Exhale. And returning to center. Thank you for joining me today, taking time out for yourself to relax and let go. Let's do a big sweep, palms together, inhale. Hold. Exhale, come through the midline. To heart center. Namaste. Thank you for coming.